Hi, I'm Scott Campbell. Welcome to my window painting tutorials. Lesson number 7, Spring is in the air. Well, here I am back at Small World Learning Center in Beaverton, Oregon. Well, a couple things I wanted to talk about here. You'll see preschool on top and pre-kindergarten sign on the side, kind of right above my head. And those I leave up each time. I don't have to wash them off, so it saves them some money of having to repaint that. But anyway, and also if you look to the right, you'll see a polar bear. It's the winter character that was there from before. I don't take off all the windows sometimes if I'm going back to repaint it. I'll just take off a section and get started on working on it. Like here I'm doing the spring theme with a little cute bunny, and the other character is a bluebird in a tree. So I'm doing that now. And then once that's dry, that whole section, I'll go in and I'll scrape off the polar bear and then lay out I'm going to do a snail over on that side. So while the rabbit and the bird is drying, I go ahead and go to the right side of it onto the other panel, and I start scraping off the remainder of the winter design, and then I start painting another spring design, which is a snail. So here now I'm going over the first base coat white with a second coat of white. And you can see how it changes it completely. But if you were to move in closely, you could be able to see the details so you can fill in the colors, just like filling in a coloring book. Now I was going to talk about grass. Grass is really easy, and I use it for spring a lot. And I mix up kind of a lime green color. And this is the first coat I did. And then after I did the first coat, and I didn't put white behind it either. So anyway, I go back, and now I'm doing the second coat. And you can see just 2 coats of green covers really well, and it gives it a nice look. So you don't always have to put a white base coat behind everything. Once that's dry, just go in with a dark green and put in some details and shadows between the grass and the leaves. It's really quick. And then you take a really light sort of yellow lime green and you go in and do highlights. But this is a great way to fill up stuff, you know, like for spring. Give it the spring look with the green grass. I've got the white all done here on the bunny, and then I put in the teal color, like all the details, the eyes and the outline and stuff. And I'm going to show you here in a second, like the reason I do teal everywhere is if you look closely, you'll see the shadow. It creates a shadow, like a purple shadow. When you paint pink over the teal, it automatically creates a shadow. It's really cool. So like when I paint the eyes in, they're purple eyes, not pink. And so as I paint in all the color, you can see on the left here, the left side of the dress of the bunny, it's purple. Pretty cool. Anyway, so now I'm going to go in. This is after I did 2 coats of the pink and also the highlights, the lighter pink you can see like on the eye and stuff. Now I'm going in and doing the black. I love doing the black, putting in all the details. It comes alive. And the whole idea with the black is you got to get into doing thick and thin. You'll notice some of the lines are thin and some of the lines are really thick, like along the ear here. It's a lot thicker in the outline. And now here I'm reaching down. I'm getting some white on my pinky. Now watch what I do. Bloop, bloop. I did a couple white highlights for the eyes. I just stick my finger in some white and then I dab it into the eyes, do the little highlights. I don't even use a brush. But yeah, the whole thick and thin thing is what really breathes life to. See how thick this is on the ear, the line? And then if you come down here, the eye and the details around the mouth, they're a lot thinner. It just gives it makes it seem more alive. It's kind of a Disney thing, I guess. Well, I wanted to go into more detail about different things like the clouds and how I painted the rain and stuff on the clouds and some of the other stuff, and show you the flower and the bird. But we can go into that later. But I wanted to give you an idea of spring, like how to do the grass, the teal shadow, thick and thin, and some, you know, the basic stuff and the spring characters. So I hope you liked it. It probably wasn't completely thorough spring thing, but I'll do a Spring is in the Air Part 2 maybe, or something else. And if you have any questions or suggestions about how I create these tutorials, or you know, drop me a line, leave a comment, and I'll try to oblige you. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.